Oh, God. Hey, y'all. This your girl, Anita. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Y'all come on in and pinch the like button for me. Pinch it. Just pinch it. Oh, Lord, I got something for y'all. Let me see. Let me find it. Okay, let me see. Y'all come on in. How you doing? I have to pull this back up, y'all. Oh boy, where is it? Oh, there you go. Hold on. There you go. All right, y'all. Before I do anything, before I do anything, wait, hold up, y'all. Okay, before I do anything, I want to tell everyone that I appreciate them. Um, appreciate y'all being here tonight, and everything is alleged. And okay, everything is alleged, and um, okay. Hey y'all, let's start over. Hey y'all, this your girl Anita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. Um, just remember this, we here with another reaction, but we got a video to watch, and we about to get deep down into what's going on with this Kenneka Jenkins thing, y'all. We sure is. Um, fair use for entertainment purposes, also educational, teaching, commenting, criticism. Yeah, criticism and research. Um, some been on my mind, with this Kenneka Jenkins case when I dig, keep digging. Then you don't want to dig. I'm the type of person I don't like to feed in hard with nothing like that, you know. I just like to get with it, get with the research and what's going on and everything. But let me get my notes, y'all, and put on my broke glasses. Okay. If there any birthdays in the house, happy birthday. Yeah, my birthday next month, March. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some people time enough to get in here. I need to get my people time enough to get on in here. Get on in here, y'all. And also, I got a surprise for y'all. I'm gonna buy what I need. I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna do it. I don't have to work Friday. I'm gonna get what I need so I can live stream, put y'all up here with me. Okay. Okay. I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers and people who watch my channel, or and my riders, early morning riders. My early morning riders, I go on they know I go on at 6:40 a.m. in the morning while I'm at work. Oh yeah, we have such a greatest time. We talk about some good stuff now. We talk about some good stuff, okay? I want to get into August code. Y'all remember that girl? Y'all remember that girl who was with Chosen King at the very beginning, and she was like talking about, you know, she she was making sense, and then she was the thing to me, everybody's trying to confuse. Can nobody confuse me? 'Cause I'm not about to let you twist my brain up. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, she said some things, and I won't be calling names. That's one thing that I won't be calling. I won't be calling names. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna call her Miss A. So her name is Miss A. And also I'm gonna bring up FAMMTV, Fame MTV, but I'm just gonna say their name is entertainment. So when I speak of entertainment, that's who I'm speaking of. I'm speaking of them. Wish that a lot of you people out there in the YouTube streets know who Fame TV is, MTV is. Y'all know who they are. Yeah. But I'm just gonna call them entertainment, okay? Yeah. Just remember, I'm going live in the morning. I go, but I be in my car, so I be at work. Okay, y'all. I took some notes down. I took a couple notes. Oh, I got my notes all over the place. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Um. Yes, August was a sweet talking little young lady. She was one of Chosen King girls. Allegedly, if that's what you want to say. She was one of his girls, and she got to know him. And you know, when you get to knowing a lot of your folks that you ride with, you roll with them because you think they truth and honest to you. Okay, Miss Cole, Miss A said a lot of stuff. Miss AC said a lot of things about this Kenneka case. She said a lot of things. And I quote allegedly, I'm a quote what she said. Okay, okay. First of all, it's gonna be hard to find the truth about what happened to Kenneka. It's gonna be hard because it's gonna be kind of like allegedly something to do right now, something to keep the awareness going with Kanika. It may mislead. It's going to mislead us in some things. It's going to getting you in, uh, speaking. You got some people allegedly keep continue to speak on Kanika Jenkins due to the fact that they are trying to mislead you, trying to take you in this direction, in that direction, okay? Tell you, one thing and it's another thing, and then you hear another thing, and then you say, oh wow, what's the truth? And I think that the people deserves the truth from the beginning. Okay. But people tell you anything to get your money. Now, A said Miss Austin had said some stuff that made sense. She said some, hold on. She said some things that made sense, and then some of the things they made her clear change what she said at first. She was talking, but when she was talking, don't know it was like this. She was talking, 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 and like in order for you to talk like that, you know about that. Okay, so she got to know what she was talking about, because that's what was said to her. But there was some dishonest thing allegedly said to her. Mary for that person when she don't know it was a rabbit hole that she was going into. She also said that all the YouTuber played a role in which the people on the outside, like you and I, we already knew that. We already knew that everybody was working, against each other. We knew that because the way things was separated. You know what I mean? So she got to talk. Uh, talking about Miss Barbara. Y'all remember that? They had the lady. I don't know if it was a real. It was a Miss Barbara, the lady that they with Kenneka. You know what I'm talking about. During the time right there, that's when Mr. King and other people, riding together, going, um, riding around, going to the police department and stuff, chasing, Miss Teresa, looking in a window and doing stuff like that, which I allegedly never seen nobody do it. So that's why I thought it had to be a movie. So finally, Miss Barbara's daughter is not Antonia. Allegedly not Antonia. Okay. She allegedly looked more like Antonia Stanton than uh, the other Anton. Miss Barbara daughter, another girl looked like her. It's a whole lot of mess. I don't want to get into that. Okay. And also, Miss Alston also said some things that I was like, what? She said that Kenneka not Teresa's daughter. And I like, what? What's talking about? And that's where y'all got to remember it's a psychological thing going on with you. People try to get in your head like that and confuse you. So I was like, why she smiles just like a mama? I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, let's get into the real secrets. Let's get in the real secret to this puzzle. And entertainment came into awareness during the time they pick who they want to pick the sources and the references that they want to use in on their entertainment section. They choose your platform. They may choose this platform. So they choose a couple platforms, but I don't think Mr. King there was one of the platforms that they really wanted to use. So what they did was they interviewed. They interviewed. Yeah. The video, but before we get into the video, uh, she had the lady, the young lady asked her from MTV, why did she post that video? And so what Miss A gonna do, she's gonna tell her why she posted because she wanted to help out with the Kenneka Jenkins thing. Okay, I just wanted to put some out there that just a few minutes ago, I just got off the phone with an Eastern Star, okay, who been there for years, and she was telling me some good things, bad. They do the good deeds for people, like praying for the homeless, you know, going and help anybody that need help, and they have to pay for their. I don't forget. I'm not gonna call it a hat, but they have to pay for that. It's not a hat. It costs another name. I think it was $100 back then. I don't know what it is now. You have to pay your dues and do what you're supposed to do. So we can stop looking at her, looking at Miss Teresa on the negative part like that. So we're not gonna even put the Eastern Stars in this, okay? And the Mason, uh, they over the women. So it was a lot of story the lady was giving me just a few minutes ago. So what we're gonna do, my channel is a reaction channel. So what we're gonna do, and I appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna react on August interview with MTV, Fame MTV. Okay. And what we're gonna do with that? what we're gonna do with that. This was in 2018. Okay, so right now, a lot of if you've seen it already, you don't have to watch it anymore. You don't have to watch it anymore if you already seen it. This for those who haven't seen it. Okay. I will be stopping the video because I will be doing a reaction on it. Okay, and how I want y'all to participate is put in a comment what you think. What you think. Okay. Here we go with the video, and I can't wait till I get what I need so y'all can see it clearly.
I followed it the whole time. I basically never stopped checking in on what was actually going on with her. And as time went by, because you have to understand, out of all the people on YouTube.
Hold on, y'all. I want to start from the beginning.
Hey, August. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I want to thank you, first of all, for actually sitting down and taking time out your day to actually have this interview. So, actually, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate it. No problem, no problem. I just, like I said, with Sam TV, we're the voice of the people, so we just want everybody to know exactly how you feel about, the videos and everything that you put out there. We just want to get clarification for everything and have everybody know exactly what's going on with everything too, okay? Okay, no problem. All right, now with your videos, everybody's seen your videos, they've gone viral. So what made you post these videos? Like why did you make these videos? Okay, so you guys have to understand something. When the story just came out, in September, I followed it the whole time. I basically never stopped checking in on what was actually going on with her. And as time went by, because you have to understand, out of all the people on YouTube, like the people that are still looking at shadows in the hallways and they're still stuck in the kitchen, wasting their time. Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all, that's Austin. That I have to stop it every now and then. That is Austin only telling what, like, people watching things that they shouldn't be watching. Like a lot of things that they showing now. That it's not necessarily. It's not showing us how she got in there. So,
and King was actually the only person. He's the only person on YouTube that actually has the truth. He started a movement called the Justice League, and actually a guy that he brought into the Justice League, his name is Rob. He's actually from Chicago and knows a lot about this and knows a lot of people who are in this situation. So it's, a lot of the information that they've gathered, this is personal. And
y'all heard the two names she just said? She brought up King Rob, and she said Rob. She didn't say King. She brought up Rob name, and she brought up Chosen King name. Those are the people that she, believe in at the time. Because I was believing them at first.
It's real. So that's why I started making the videos. When I started, because I wanted to talk about this before, but I didn't know what to say because nothing made sense. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about almost 400 videos that you would have to watch to understand this. This is very, very confusing. So that's why I spoke out about it. When everything came together, there's too much evidence that the Justice League that they've gathered. They've made phone calls. They've called police departments. They've called the crematories. They've called people, and I've called them too. They've gathered a lot of evidence, autopsy records, all types of stuff that just nothing adds up with what that lady is saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you guys, are these theories that you make these videos up, or are they from the Chosen King? From Chosen King. Say that, I'm sorry, repeat that one more time. I said the theories that you have, like the videos that you made, are they your theories or are they Chosen King's theories? Okay, so this is what I did. Basically, Okay, my definition of a theory is something that you can't prove. Do you understand? Yeah. And that's why it's really important for people to watch, because if you can prove something and it's true, and then the next person repeats it and it's true, that wouldn't be a theory. Do you understand? Because there's proof and there's receipts. There's proof and there's receipts. So for me, a theory is something that you cannot prove. Everything that he's saying, you can prove it. If he calls the police department and they tell you that Kenneka Jenkins has been cremated, do you understand? Mm-hmm. And that's what that means.
But you know what? I can remember this. I allegedly, I don't know what they call them in the real places, but they were speaking to people. I remember when they were called, they went down to the police department and they went in there and talked to them people. I remember that. And I remember, I don't know if they was talking to the right people on the phone when it came down to the cremation part, because those people were giving information on the phone they shouldn't have been giving out. Hold up, y'all. Okay. That's why I got to get everything fixed. Here we go.
Means, right? So if I say, wait a minute, Kenneka Jenkins was cremated, what is she doing in the casket? That's not a theory. That's not a theory. So where did he get his information from? Okay, so this is what you can do. You have to understand, with the internet, it's really, really easy. You know, like if you type in someone's name, you can figure out almost, you know, their address or their number. If someone actually exists, right? You can type their name and figure that.
She asked her a question. Yeah, I have to stop it and start like that. She asked Miss A question. She said, "Where did he get his theories? Where did he get his information from?" She didn't say it. She just said, "Well, if you just type it into the search thing, it'll pull up." She asked her a question. That's the only thing with these people with this case is they don't answer your question.
If you type in Teresa Martin, you know nothing comes up, right? You know that, right? In her name. So that's what I'm saying. Everything is simpler. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? That's not her daughter. That's not her daughter. These are facts.
Did y'all hear that? And you know what? And that young lady has stuck with that story. She stuck with her theory that that's not her daughter. She said it too many times. How did she know? But she ain't the only one saying that. Why people don't think that's her daughter? But she's gonna get into that. Okay, this when you come to mislead, lies, and to get your money. But y'all heard it from her mouth, but that don't mean she telling the truth. It's up to you to believe her.
That's not her daughter. These are facts. And it's not a theory. How do you have facts that it's not her daughter? Like, you know personally that it's not her daughter? Have you seen one picture of that lady pregnant? Me personally, no. Okay. And asking her for that, right? You know she's responded to us, right? You also know that can't sue us because we're telling the truth. She can't even sue us because we're telling the truth. So what I'm saying is, I think you should sit down and watch us. But these are not theories. These are just simple facts. You know, simply facts. Nora is not her sister. Kenneka Jenkins.
Did y'all hear that? This is what she said. She said, Lenora is not Kenneka's sister.
It's not. If you type in someone's name, that they don't exist. So you're saying that all these names that they're using and all of this is just something that's made up altogether. It's everything's made up. Everything from the story, tell story, fake. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to remember, tying it together. The news is lying. The news is lying because they released the story. They is an accent of what. That's not that girl on the hall.
What she's saying. Y'all understand what she's saying? She's saying, which makes sense, that there was a reenactment. But we know it got to be a reenactment because it's deceased, right? When they were making the reenactment, y'all got to remember the date. It was on the 8th and the 9th. So if it was on the 8th, 9th, going to the 10th, whatever time out, she had to die 6. But everybody keeps saying she died on the 8th and the 9th. But some of them are those are reenactments that we're watching. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna go with some of this stuff.
It's a reenactment. It's not that way. That's not her. And we have proof of we have proof that that's not that girl. We have proof that Kenneka was actually there on the 6th. We have proof of all. It just takes to sit down and have it. Why do you think about this? Think about this. You cannot touch your body in a crime scene. What kind of mom? She hasn't even mentioned that. You know she hasn't mentioned that, right? The fact that a dead body is in 3 positions. A dead body is in 3 different positions. Teresa came out and said that nobody did anything for her daughter. She said that.
Y'all remember this? Do y'all remember the mother when she came? When I heard mom first said that didn't happen to her daughter, I thought somebody had scared her at first. Because she was looking at their reaction on the screen. I'm not sure. So, and the body was in different positions. So far, she haven't lied.
Video. Everyone that donated money to her did it because they thought something happened to Kenneka. None of this, it just doesn't make sense. So you just have to look at everything for what is in your face. The girl in the mirror standing next to Monifa, that's not Kenneka. It's just not. That girl had already been dead, man. Those kids, I'm going to tell you what they did. They basically tried to make it fall on the kids, meaning if something goes wrong or if we mess up, one of the kids in that room are going to take the fall. So are you saying that the kids were there too, like to stage it, or are the kids and all of the pictures real and it happened a night prior to it? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This is what they did. Irene had a party on the 6th. Kenneka was there on the 6th, and Kenneka left. Kenneka did not die at the Crown Plaza. She didn't die at the Crown Plaza. The girl that died that night is Antonia Evans, not Kenneka.
Do that make sense, don't it? Don't that allegedly make sense to y'all? Think about it. Think about it. Think about what she just said. Think about what she just said. It makes sense. But I don't know.
Remember, I told you guys there's 3 girls. There's 3 girls. They only killed Antonia. They only killed her to use her body. That's the only reason why they killed her. They got a few things out of her body too. So you're saying they killed Antonia? They killed Antonia and they killed Kenneka. They killed both of them. Okay.
Hold up. Oh, so what was going on in the hotel on the 6th? What was going on in the hotel on the 6th? And who is they? She need to tell her who is they. That'll make sense.
And Antonia and Teresa, they all know each other. Everybody knows each other. If you sit down on Facebook and just keep digging, everybody knows each other. Even the mom that came out, did you see the video where the lady, she said, put her in the casket. She said out of her own mouth, I used to live down the street from where Teresa is living right now.
I remember that.
She said that. They went to the same church. And Rob, like I said, he's on the Justice League, and he's down there. So he knows. So nobody really, they only speak to Kenneka. Nobody speaks to Antonia Evans. So, yeah, so basically, who is, since you have the information, who is she? Okay, Antonia Evans is 48 years old. She is the daughter of Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara reached out to Chosen and was like, look, man, that's my daughter in there. Because you have to remember, they took everything out of Kenneka's body. Everything, from the brain, everything down to the bones, and cremated her. And then so now we need a body to put in the casket. That's not.
Do y'all believe that? Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? Do y'all believe that? Now, what you gonna do is when I get off live, please put down in the comment what you are thinking. But if this happened to this young lady, why would we misled? You know what I mean?
We need a casket. It's just, if you really, really pay attention, think about it. How is walking in hall are literally people into the video footage. The news is witch. And she hasn't said anything about this, and she's not. Miss Barbara hasn't? Is that anything about Miss Barbara? I'm talking about Teresa came out and told us that was her daughter. But the reason why she did it is because she wants more money. She wants more money. She just wants more money. And it's really hard, like I said, for people that have not watched a lot of these videos, it's gonna be hard. Now, this is what I do. When I watch Chosen's videos and he comes up with receipts, I always check for myself. Always. I came out of my. So
she one of his queens. So y'all tell me if y'all think that her is right. Tell me if you think because everybody their own platform. You know what I mean? She came from him, and he has receipts. And what happened to them? Because they used to hang together, all three of them.
Get information to make sure that what he's saying is accurate, and it is accurate. What do you mean you came out of your pocket? Like paid? I've actually paid. I paid for the 36-hour footage. I'm sorry, I think it's 72-hour footage. I paid for that footage when they put it out.
So it's not 32-hour video. So it's 72. Oh, I thought it was 32, so it's 72. So okay.
That footage, they made a lot of money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Money off of it. But if you take a look, this doesn't make any sense. And this is so crazy to the point to where it's really obvious that her mother has something to do with it. It's just obvious. So what?
I wonder what make her think that the mother has something to do with it, y'all. I wonder, do y'all think the mother has something to do with it? Please put in the comment. This the mother.
Other than Miss Barbara talking to y'all, why hasn't she gone to the news and talked?
Yes.
About that being her daughter. Yeah, Miss Barbara actually has a lawyer that she's working with that Chosen help to get her. She has a lawyer right now. One of the guys from the Justice League actually moved Miss Barbara into his house for a few days. You know what I'm saying? She was living with him. She was living with him because she came to him and told.
Y'all heard it? So Miss Barbara, when he stayed with one of them people on the Justice League, she trusts him. They had people back then, boy, in 2017 were trusting all them men. Like ain't no man where I think what's allegedly Miss Barbara, was she allegedly? Was she homeless? Or was she on the street or something like that? I ain't know in the world I left my house go stay with them folks. I don't know them. Not me.
Told him that she was scared. Wow. That's just like this is a whole lot to, take in at one time. So Miss Barbara moving in with the people from there. You said they're the Justice League. Are those the people that are the bad people there? Or the Justice League? Okay, no. The Justice League, that's chosen. Okay. The Justice League the Justice League is chosen, Rob and Marco. Rob is the one that lives in Chicago. And Rob, see, what's happening is they didn't expect the story to get so big. And those kids in that room started opening their mouths. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Rob is an OG in Chicago. That BD, when you hear those kids in that room, the BD.
So, that's what this might be what they want us to think. But that's in Ty Live. You remember he said BD, all of them. But we the crazy crew. Shut that pepperine down. So they the one came in the room, allegedly. Whoa.
Those kids in that room, the BD, that's Rob. That's Rob shit. Okay. You understand? So we have inside information. But what happened was when Chosen kept making those videos, and once we figured out that she died on the 6th, those kids started talking. You know? And when the kids were talking, they were letting everybody know exactly what happened. So not everybody. They reached out to us so we could put out the information, but no, those kids are scared. Those kids that were in that room that night, they're scared because they know they were a part of a cover-up of a death. You can't do that. You know that, right? Yeah.
Wow. Y'all heard it? You know what? Everything she's saying makes sense. So, you know what I mean? Whoa. That makes sense what she's saying, y'all. What y'all think? A cover up. Yeah.
So everybody would be in trouble. Like literally, if everybody who was involved in this went to jail, it'll be like 40 people. You know what I'm saying? So the kids that were in there, do you think that they were paid to? I know they were. You know they were paid. They were definitely paid. Definitely.
How you know?
Definitely. Basically, and this is crazy. The girl with the red hair with the glasses on that they're saying is Irene. You know that wasn't Irene, right?
I said
so
that.
Who was it if it's not Irene? Jalen Ford.
Y'all heard that? I kept asking that question. I said, that girl in one of my videos, I said, she don't look like Irene. She didn't look like Irene to me.
So basically everybody that's there, that they're saying is somebody else, isn't really who their real name, isn't really them. Actually, the only person that was not at the reenactment night was Irene. Everybody else was there. And we know the difference between the actual night and the fake night. We know the difference. Do you know that Chosen talked to Irene, literally talked to Irene, and when he kept saying, so on the reenactment night, this and that, on the reenactment night, you know that girl never said what reenactment. She never said that. And then when we asked her, why did Teresa have a ticket for the 6th in the car, She said it's some fishy shit going on. This came out of Irene's mouth. Out of her. So that's what I'm telling you. Because of Chosen digging up all this information, he forced those kids to talk. Teresa tried to pin this on these kids. Basically, what she said is, if something goes wrong,
I don't know. Now it was leading us. It was trying to head away, and now it look like to me it's about to start changing. We got to figure out where is the lies, what's going on right here. What is going on? What is going on in this video?
one of them kids are going to go to jail. But really, you know those kids didn't put this together. These are full-grown people that put this shit together.
And the full-grown people that you're saying put this together was Teresa Martin.
Okay. Teresa Martin. We got Andrew Holmes. We got Lenora. Okay, we got Jedediah. All the people. So basically, this is what happened. Andrew Holmes is he calls himself an activist. You know, every time someone dies, he's standing there like he really cares. But he's the one that's covering up the deaths. He's doing that, and that's how you know when something is staged. The death is real. The story is fake. I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
The deaths are real.
Okay.
The stories are dying. A lot of people are dying, but the story, what they're doing is when they kill the person, they make up a fake story to come up with an excuse as if why they are dead and strip them down and get everything out. That's what they're doing in Chicago.
So they kill these people off, you're saying that they're getting their organs, correct?
Everything. Everything.
And they're making money, obviously, off of these dead people. They're paying people off to make these stories up.
Going on vacations to the water park with my
This thing. This thing got me
Those kids in that room, the BD, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong shit.
Okay.
You understand? So we have inside information. But what happened was when Chosen kept making those videos, and once we figured out that she died on the 6th, those kids started talking. You know?
And when the kids were talking, they were letting everybody know exactly what happened. So
not everybody. They reached out to us so we can put out the information. But no, those kids are scared. Those kids that were in that room that night, they're scared because they know they were a part of a cover-up of a death. You can't do that. You know that, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So everybody will be in trouble. Like literally, if everybody who was involved in this went to jail, it'll be like 40 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the kids that were in there, do you think that they were paid to?
I know they were.
You know they were paid.
They were definitely paid. Definitely. Basically, and this is crazy. The girl with the red hair with the glasses on that they're saying is Irene. You know that wasn't Irene, right?
So who is it if it's not Irene?
Jalen Ford.
So basically everybody that's there, that they're saying is somebody else, isn't really who their real name, isn't really them.
Actually, the only person that was not at the reenactment night was Irene. Everybody else was there. And we know the difference between the actual night and the fake night. We know the difference. Do you know that Chosen talked to Irene, literally talked to Irene, and when he kept saying, so on the reenactment night, this and that, on the reenactment night, you know that girl never said what reenactment. She never said that. She never said that. And then when we asked her, why did Teresa have a ticket for the 6th in the car, she said, it's some fishy shit going on. This came out of Irene's mouth. Out of her mouth. So that's what I'm telling you. because of Chosen digging up all this information, he forced those kids to talk. Teresa tried to pin this on these kids. Basically, what she said is, if something goes wrong, one of them kids are going to go to jail. But really, you know those kids didn't put this together. These are full-grown people that put this shit together.
And the full-grown people that you're saying put this together was Teresa Martin.
Okay. Teresa Martin. We got Andrew Holmes. We got Lenora. Okay, we got Jedediah. All the people. So basically, this is what happened. Andrew Holmes is he calls himself an activist. You know, every time someone dies, he's standing there like he really cares. But he's the one that's covering up the deaths. He's doing that, and that's how you know when something is staged. The death is real. The story is fake. I'm gonna say it again. The deaths are real. The stories are dying. A lot of people are dying, but the story, what they're doing is when they kill the person, they make up a fake story to come up with an excuse as if why they are dead and shut them down and get everything out. That's what they're doing in Chicago.
So they kill these people off, you're saying that they're getting their organs, correct?
Everything. Everything.
They're making money, obviously, off of
exactly
people. They're paying people off to make these stories up.
Yep.
Correct?
That's what they're doing.
And then getting America or, the whole world to believe what they're saying.
Exactly. It's just like this new case with Jolie. Have you seen that?
The one that's from Virginia.
Yes. Okay, I know when you watched that interview, I know your skin was irking. I know it. Did you see that lady? They're lying. The news, they're just lying.
How she know so much, y'all?
They're just lying.
How does she know so much? This girl is too beautiful. How she knows so much? She can't just be talking out her head. She can't be. Got to be some truth somewhere.
Nobody is going to go to waste.
So you're saying that they all have connections to one thing, even though the thing's in Virginia?
Yeah, no. No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
But I know one thing. A dead body, that young, is not going to go to waste. You understand? It's $300,000 for a liver. Nobody's body is going to go to waste. Nobody on this earth that dies, their body has just went to waste. They're taking everything they can. Are more valuable. But you have to understand this too. Go what Teresa doing. Okay, when Teresa on the news, when it first happened, she had a black eye and she had a cast. Who shot you in your eye? Who are you fighting? We have proof that Lenora is actually the aunt of Breonna Garrett. Breonna Garrett is in Indiana right now. We have proof. Andrew Holmes is from Indiana. Breonna Garrett was raped in where this started off. She was raped in March on July. Breonna and Kenneka.
Now y'all heard about that, right? Could and all that lie. It seemed like she telling something that she been around somebody and saw and heard. You know what I mean? I wonder where she is now. I was trying to find her.
Definitely know each other. They look alike. So basically what they did was they told Breonna, go to Indiana and hide out. And they told Kenneka, we're going to pay you to take on the identity of Breonna. That's what they did. That's why that they had the kids. They made sure her clothes were pulled off, made sure her breasts were exposed to make it look like she was raped when she was laying in the freezer. Do you understand? That girl never froze to death. Nobody froze to death.
I didn't think they did. I didn't think they did either.
And this has been happening way before now. So it didn't just start with Kenneka. It just started with people before Kenneka. That was just That was just
Of
one that
course.
came.
They've been for years. You have to understand when somebody dies, they have records on them. Why is Kenneka at the cremation place? We caught them. He said we only have Kenneka's possession for about 15 seconds. Why is she there if she's laying in the casket? Why is she even there? Why is there two different caskets?
I ain't seen no two different caskets.
Like, we're really looking into this. If you, I promise you, if you sit down and watch Sheldon King's videos, you're going to know what that lady did. There's literally two different caskets in the footage. It's really weird. It's weird how the pastor said she sacrificed her daughter. That's really weird too. How she's not, the lady hasn't came out and said anything. It doesn't take this long to settle in with a hotel that's that rich. Where is the lawsuit? Where is the settlement at? You haven't said anything about your daughter. Your daughter is laying here dead in 3 different positions, and you mean to tell me you haven't came out and said something? You're still talking about the camera on the fucking freezer? Do you understand? It doesn't make any sense.
With this one, because the whole thing, like you said, it is crazy, and if you don't dive into it, you don't understand it completely. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
with everything else, there's a lot of crime and stuff that goes on in Chicago. So, the crime and stuff that goes on there, do you feel like that's all tied in to the same thing as well?
That's everywhere.
I know for a fact that it's all tied in, because you have to remember, you got, okay, this is what freaked me out. When we pulled up records on the cremation place that Kenneka was cremated at before she was beat to death by her mom,
Hold up. She's trying to talk too fast. Her mama, y'all think her mama beat her? Y'all think her mama beat her to death? If y'all do, put it down in the comment. Because she slick said that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that part, because Kenneka tough.
On the side of the building, what they're doing is they're fronting it as a flower shop, but it's not a flower shop. You know, the creepy shit happens through the back, through the back. And it actually says the year that since how long they've been in business. It said 1970 something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like they've always said Chicago had the highest death rate. The reason why they have the highest death rate is because they're just simply snatching bodies up out there.
But why do you think they're just doing it from Chicago and nowhere else? Why Chicago and no other place?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they're not doing it anywhere else. That's the problem. I wouldn't say they're not doing it anywhere else. But what I'm saying is the officers and the activists in Chicago, they have taken this to another level.
Okay.
To another level. Think about it. See, because when you get greedy, that's when the devil, when God catches you, when you get really greedy. You know they could have killed those girls and not said anything to anybody, right? They were greedy. They're like, no, we're going to get money off of Kenneka's whole body. We're going to get money off of a few of Antonia's organs that are still good. And we're going to get money off of being a grieving family. And we're going to get money off of how fixated people are watching this girl walk through these hallways, watching people disappear and reappear, and no one is saying anything. That's enough to drive anyone crazy. So it was just all a scheme. The whole thing was just, let's not do anything evil and wicked, but let's take it to another level. Let's celebrate how evil we are. We're going to move her arm knowing she's dead. You know you can't do that. You can't touch a dead body in a crime scene. I don't understand why everyone's overlooking that.
Yeah.
How is this girl laying down, face down in one photo, and on the next photo, her arm is up?
Yeah.
How? When she's dead.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me if you're a mother and you're not going to mention the fact that your daughter's moving positions? Why is somebody touching my daughter's body? You're not going to say that? She's guilty. She's guilty. You know? Now, it's
going to take you a long time to watch shows and stuff, but just simple stuff like that is a red flag. I mean, what the hell? Like, do you understand? It's right in your face. You just got to look. You just got to pay attention.
So what about, you said that Kenneka's mother beat her to death?
Yeah, I
Let me tell you
heard that.
something. Kenneka was beat to death by more than one person. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. And you also have to remember, we're dealing with some satanic people. You know what I mean? We're dealing with Masons.
What's up, cowboy?
We're dealing with, go and look at Teresa Martin's Facebook. I can't because she blocked me. But if you look at her Facebook, her birthday party, she has all these kids standing around throwing up Masons. Teresa's a Mason. Teresa is a Mason. These are some wicked.
She's not a Mason. Women's are not Masons. What is she talking about? She's an Eastern Star. Women can't be Masons. Oh my gosh.
Wicked people. So it's not just. I just wish you would have watched. You know, and I do believe you can still catch up. But just what I'm trying to focus on right now is the obvious stuff. That's what I'm trying to focus on. The obvious stuff. Where is the settlement? Where is the lawsuit? The autopsy. You know what I mean? Like everything.
Why y'all worrying about her
The
lawsuit?
autopsy said that she died from hypothermia.
And she did. Allegedly.
Nobody froze to death. That girl, Antonia, laying in that freezer. Why is there a guy carrying a wig downstairs?
Now, y'all, I believe that part. I keep saying how did her body froze. How it froze to death. How it froze. And she wasn't in the hotel. Unless she was in there from the 6th, from the 9th to the 8th. We almost done with it.
We got footage of him carrying the wig.
Carrying the wig. Well, I want to see that.
That's on her head. But Teresa, as far as Teresa, Kenneka was killed at that crematory place. And it was like literally like a ritual. What they've done, it's like a ritual. Why do you think more than one girl had to die? She died on the 6th. She died on the 6th.
Is she frozen?
And then they have the reenactment on the 9th. Teresa,
that makes sense.
And probably about 2 men beat Kenneka to death that night. But this whole story is fake. This whole story is fake. Did you see the difference between... Okay, did you see the scene in the kitchen where she's walking towards the freezer? And then when they came out with the 72-hour footage, did you see the guy standing in the back of the kitchen that wasn't there before? Did you see that? I mean, I'm not talking about a shadow. I'm talking about...
I've seen where people have said that there's somebody back there. I haven't seen it personally.
Neither.
Okay. People still chase the shadows, but this is what I'm saying. There's literally, and I don't mean a shadow. I don't mean I think I see something. I mean literally a dude standing there, and if you can tell it's staged. You know, it's fake. Like it's like okay, the footage in the news. Nobody's in the kitchen when she's walking, and then all of a sudden, when they release the 72-hour footage, there's a guy standing there watching her go to the back.
What?
So you mean to tell me you've edited? This is on Rosemont's website. It's on Rosemont's website. Rosemont put this out. There's a dude standing in the back of the kitchen, and on the news, there's not a dude standing in the back of the kitchen. Do you understand? They think this is a joke, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. They think this is a joke.
Kind of figured it.
I'm going to ask you another question. Did you hear Teresa say she had a ticket for the 6th in her car?
Yeah.
Did you hear her say that?
Yeah.
No, not me personally.
I did.
Okay. On the 911 call, when she calls and says, look, I was laying in bed. I got a call from my daughter's friends, blah, blah, blah. She said, oh, she's looking at the ticket. Oh, yeah. They brought my car back. Oh, this ticket is for the 6th.
Yeah.
She said, this ticket is for the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Yeah.
She said that. Why would you have a ticket for the 6th if your daughter was there on the 9th? And another question.
Why would you need an actress if she's alive? You know why they needed an actress? Because Kenneka was already dead. When Monifa's in that mirror by the bathroom and they're laughing, you know, when Kenneka and Kenneka's hair is long, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's not Kenneka.
Kind of feel.
Do you understand me? Go back, sweetie. Go back and look. Go back. I want you to open that picture of Kenneka standing in that bathroom with Monica, and I want you to pull up a real picture of Dimples. That's not her. They don't even look alike at all. So that girl that night that was supposed to be there that night, that was an actress.
And y'all, and you listened to her, and she said, Dimple. Y'all remember what's the other boy name? They called her Dimple. He was trying to explain to us about the difference between the Kenneka and Martin and the other girl. He knew Dimple. That she just called her Dimple. Man, they don't do nothing on my phone. Oh, you trying to go in the house?
So if Monifa is standing next to her, that means that Monifa knows that Kenneka is dead. That's what that means. Everything is in your face. All you got to do is go look. That means the mom has to be one of the killers. She has to be. Because you're walking around somebody that was your daughter, and it wasn't. Why would you lie? This was a ritual. These people are not playing when it comes to these sacrifices. The girl that died that night when those kids were there is Antonia Evans, and Kenneka died on the 6th. At that funeral, when they put that casket in that ground, saying rest in peace, Kenneka, Kenneka is not in there, and they know she's not in there.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is look at everything.
Y'all put in the comment what y'all think.
Kenneka has the dimples. Just remember that. Kenneka has the dimples. That's why there's so many lookalikes. Because they've been planning this since March, and they did everything via social media. Kenneka's real Facebook, we will never see it. Do you understand? We will.
Hold on for 1 minute, y'all. Come on. Sad, y'all. Stop.
She was playing 2 parts. She knew they were gonna. So she knew she was gonna go for the Crown Plaza and play a part, but she didn't know they were gonna take her out in the midst of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything, anything.
Now, a lot of people said that you were doing this because of your music. And that you're trying to promote yourself.
Yes.
Was it ever about that?
No. And I'm going to say this much. This is why I went back and forth with this. Because I said, wow, okay, I've been posting my music for 16 years. I don't want people to think I'm doing this for that. So am I supposed to stop promoting my music?
No,
and I told myself, I said, nope. I was like, nope. Now, as far as you guys, you have to understand, I've been trying to get that many people to know who I am for years. Why didn't I post my music under the viral video? How come I never made a comment about my music under that viral video? How come I never sent you guys a song? You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't going to punish myself and say, I'm going to stop posting my music on my
y'all put in
but I also
pinch the like button.
I did not take advantage of the situation and say anything about my music to you guys.
And I
did, and you guys know that.
Correct, you didn't. Not at all.
Okay. Yeah, so if they go to my page and they just happen to see that I'm doing what I've been doing since I was 2, that's not my fault. But I really do care about this story. I really do care about this story. And for me, I can't let this go. Somebody got to go down for this. I'm sorry. I know what they did to these girls.
Now, one last thing before we end this. The information that you have, and you said you have facts and everything for it. Who are you giving this information to? Are you going to the cops to give them this information?
Yeah.
Like, who are you trying to let know about this?
Yeah. So what the Justice League is doing is they're putting a packet together. Okay? They're putting together a packet of all the This lady is guilty as all outdoors. So that's what the Justice League is doing. Chosen is putting together all this evidence, and we will go to somebody about this. The question is, who do you go to when everyone's so corrupt in Chicago?
What y'all think? It was an interesting night. What do y'all think? Y'all think she telling the truth? Let's talk about it. Let's react to it. What y'all think? Now, you know they don't drove the girl crazy now, right? You know, she thinking that she got a chip in her, and she don't know how the chip got into her. She said she don't know how the chip got in her, y'all. She don't know if she got it from eating or what. Now they don't drove the girl crazy now. I try to do research on her. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna still try to figure out what happened to that girl. I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm gonna do some research and I'll come on a possibility around the same time that I came on tonight. And y'all go back and y'all visit the video and tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all here tonight. I hope the truth come out one day. I don't know what to believe. What I believe, I don't want to say it tonight. I got to finish doing research, and I guess we'll be researching until somebody tell the truth. But I think there is some facts in what she's saying allegedly. I believe there are some facts in what she's saying and some things that I gotta shake your hand about it. I don't know. I just don't understand why would her mama want to beat her up at the hotel, which she could have beat her up at the house. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things going on. And I don't know. This your girl, Anita Gee. I appreciate y'all here tonight. Don't forget to pinch the like button. Just pinch it like that. And then pinch the bell so you'll know when I go live, okay? All right, y'all. Don't forget my riders. I'm woke early in the morning. I'm at work at 6:40. And I would see y'all in the morning. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.